I guess I can add, yeah, that.
Bruh.
Oh, yep. It works. Where is it? It is.
Bruh.
Right. This one, and then bring that down. Boom.
Bruh.
Yep, that works. Why does it? All right, well, I doubt anyone's here right now. Sorry. Um, right now I'm just doing a little Blender 3D art thingy. I'm not too familiar with the software. I'm still a newbie. Like very, very, very much a newbie. And I'll show you what I'm trying to make. It'll give me like some time. Maybe by like the end of this month or like on to November, it might be close to being finished. But basically I just kind of wanted to try out some 3D software. I've always wanted to be good at some type of art, whether it be hand drawn art, digital art, painting, music, and all that stuff. I kind of wanted to be good at something, some type of art. And for the most part, I love music. Music is like one of my favorite. No, it is. It is my favorite thing. I'm pretty sure many people can agree. And I'm pretty sure there's been a point in time where many people wanted to make music, and then they realize they can't they can't quite make the music that they, want to make. I have some knowledge to make music, but it's not enough to what I want to do. And in order to, like, here's the thing, if you want to do good music, you have to perfect it. It's like one of those things where you have to in order to be at the level that most people wish to be at. And that is, a long process. And it's not that I don't want to invest in it. Of course I want to. I want to learn all those things. But it's not just about like learning and doing it as a hobby. If I'm investing that much time and all that effort and learning and not making it like commercial, even though I know I'm not going to make it commercial, it, you know, it like it's just not going to be really worth it in the end. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyone wants to do that just for a hobby, even even at that level of like music theory and all that stuff, and not use it for commercial use and just want to make music for your own. I'm pretty sure that like if you do end up posting on the internet and stuff like that, you will end up getting some type of following. But me, I know I'm not gonna use it for commercial, even if it is like in the future. My One of my homies is making videos and he asks me to edit the videos, and I need some copyright free music. And I just say, I'm gonna make up my own beat right now, real quick, and then boom, and I just put that in the video. Nah, but nah, I kind of just wanted to get good at some type of art, and the main one for me was music. I found out that it's a little more than I can handle, and for some reason, I just decided to try out some Blender. I'm pretty sure I have a pretty creative mind or imagination, I guess. And I don't know, just for some reason I was like, I kind of really want to create stuff and I wanted to go into 3D software. And I'm pretty sure many people can agree that it is, quite confusing. It's 3D software and it takes a lot in order to at least make like one decent like piece of art, I guess. We're just call it art. And like you have to consider modeling, you have to consider the lighting, the camera angle, the focal length, the depth of field, bloom. That's just like lighting or visual effects. You have to take into account of like what I said, the model, the texture of the model, the color, the surface of it, like if it has like reflection or is it like rough, does it have like depth to it, like gravel, I guess you can say. Like there's obviously deep parts and there's parts that pop out. It has that type of roughness, I guess. Like wood texture, skin texture, all that stuff. And then not only on top of that, you have to, well, you don't have to, but make it look somewhat cinematic, make it look somewhat real. And then you have to apply all those things. And like it's a lot, like usually it's just like a photographer taking a picture on like a stride, but except the photographer has to create the world, and in order to create the world, you have to have envision, you have to think of a lot of things. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't even have to be good at all. Just the fact that you made it and put that much effort into it is what really makes the art. And then same thing could be said with the music. But there's that thing again. It's like making it at the level that you wish to make it and realize it's just it's a little more than you thought it was. And this one might be the case, but I mean, I don't have to do all that though. I can just picture it in my mind and then boom. Music, I can't, well, obviously many people can, but me, I can't really do that. But, here I it's just a lot easier to think of like weird things. And it's like a new software and it's something I want to learn, and I probably could use it for commercial in the future, maybe not to the likes of the client, but I mean if it is something I could you know do, I would not mind. I would not mind doing 3D art, but if I can make it good, I'll give myself like about a year. That's even if I stick to it and keep doing it for a year. But for the most part, that's kind of just my process on why I've kind of started doing 3D. And right now, well, not right now, but I've been doing this for like about a couple weeks now. And then as I've been doing this for a couple weeks, I finished a couple tutorials and all that stuff. And I know I'm not good. I know I'm not good enough to like do anything big or stuff like that. But it's a project, it's a process. It's not gonna be done, in a quick time. And I'm still learning. And I did a couple tutorials and I just wanted to learn, a couple of the basics. You don't need to learn much in order to do much in 3D. I'd say like the most hard part is actually getting your stuff into the scene. And then the super hard part is, making it look good, but still. But my friend, well, I was doing the tutorials and I finished them, and then I was asking my friends as like a little joke, be like, "Hey, what is like a picture? What is a picture you would like me to recreate?" And then I got two of them. I forgot his name. Ju Jubilin Colorado? Ah, no, I forgot his name. Yeah, Chapulín. El Chapulín Colorado. It was like a uh there's a here, I'm gonna try to let me just do this. Alright, this is the software, but let me just put in this thing real quick. You wanted me to make this. El Chapulín Colorado, Colorado. God damn, my Spanish sucks. With Goku, Superman, and Hulk all beaten up. And I already have his model. I probably need to find a good enough Goku. And then I haven't tried looking for Hulk or Superman. It's not gonna look good. I know it's not gonna look good. Like for sure in my mind, this is gonna be actually impossible, and it's gonna be one I'm gonna have to butcher. Like, it's just gonna look really, really bad. But for the most part, I can do this. But is it gonna be good? No. But the other one that my friend asked me to do was this one, where it's Goku and Finn drinking a beer in a parking lot. And it took me just yesterday to find out that this is AI, that an AI created this art. I was like looking at the details because I was just working on this model right here, but I was like working out the details to like think, okay, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do certain things, looking for details that I can think of and prepare for the future. And then I noticed this like weird part right here. Like it has a street lamp, like these lamps right here, but then it's like all weird and like fuzzy over here. I'm like, what the heck? Why does it look like that? And then I started looking at their hands, and their hands, they just look like weird fragmented fingers. I'm like, wait, this is. And then I realized his hair was photoshopped. There's like a little white space right here. And like mostly in whenever they're animating Goku, they put his hair like a 2D image facing the camera, I guess. If that makes sense. His hair is always one way, either like reversed or not. It's always facing this like one way. I was like, how do they make it look like that? And I look closer, I'm like, wait, they just literally photoshopped it in. Oh, whoops. What? And I was just looking at some details, and I tried recreating the perspective. So like I put the camera level, camera perspective, matching it with these guys and the car in the background with the large flat plane. Let me see if I can open it. Let me just delete this. Open. Uh, you know, yeah. How does it look like? How do I fix? Okay, anyways. So this is kind of what I did. I got the camera, picture in the background. Got the makeshift model of Goku, and then here's just like a random model I found. The Finn. This is not the model I'm working on, but because like it doesn't have his face or his fingers. They're just little nubs. And his feet are all wonky and weird. So I'm just kind of like recreating this a bit. But I got the little picture in the background, and I got this big old plane, and I got the car in the background. And I was trying to match it in frame, because you can see the car right here. But like, there's just things that are just not adding up. Obviously, it could be my reference picture and how everything else is set up, but there's just things not matching up. And then I was like, why is it not matching up? And I used to think that this picture was real, obviously edited in some type of way, but I'm realizing now it's AI. And the fact that it's AI, nothing is gonna be realistic. So I'm gonna have to do some type of creative. I'm gonna have to add in my own creativity, basically. And I had a car right here. There's just a random asset I found. It's a Mercedes. It's a pretty good car. Wait, what does that say? CLS 53. Oh, that's pretty sick. And then what if we go into render? Oh, oh, it actually has texturing. So there's that Goku back there. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so cool. I never. Oh, that's so cool. That is actually. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Damn. You don't even realize it, dude. Sorry, I'm just trying to like. It has the. No. Sorry, I had camera angle right now. They even put in a stick shift. What? They even just like fully modeled a chair. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know how they do that though. Do they like they make a separate model and then they just add it in and it's like one singular thing. Well, I guess I know how to do that now. Like the detailing. This thing is really cool. Sorry, I'm just I'm just trying to like my little knowledge that I have on barely modeling the basic model of a Finn the human. This is just like questioning if I even like modeled his wrist correctly or if I could have done better. Oh, I just realized I got the oh. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You don't really need that much. That's funny. They also had that there. Damn. Like this I'm pretty sure there's a brake thing, right? I don't know the proper name, so it's the brakes, I presume. And it's not even like I need to do that. I mean, this is also a car model, so it makes sense why it's done like that. And plus, you don't need that much detail. This makes sense because you can probably, for most cars using fantasy, they probably do some type of stunt or probably flipped over or close-ups or whatever it is. So like, it's helpful to have that little detail. And then it's funny, it's like they have the muffler or the exhaust. My bad, the exhaust. And then there's a muffler. So yeah, it's just basic. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would not know. Like, if I were to model a car window, I would not model it like this, just based off a notch. I would not think like how. Like the whole car shape is one big thing. Like just the outside is one big thing. Yeah, everything's connected. Holy. Even even the bottom part. Yep, even the bottom part's connected. It's just the little cars, I don't know, whatever the hell that thing is, the exhaust, and the inside. It's kind of a mess in here and what they left in. I mean, it's most detail you're never going to see anyways. But it's just fascinating. Because, like, you can make all of this in a 3D software. Yeah, it'll take you, it'll take you a long time to just model this thing. But, like, that's crazy. But, yeah. It's kind of just what I was making these little dudes in mind. That's what I want to do. These little dudes in mind with the drink. Don't mind this Goku. It's just a random Goku. They're drinking beer in the parking lot, and I tried matching the perspective without it going into the car. And I'm realizing because I had a previous a setup because this was a little bit higher up. These were a little bit bigger, and then I realized these guys were like massive. Because like if you look at their scale, what the hell? Okay, now they're made smaller than they actually were. But anyways, I was trying to go for like realistic size, even though I don't really need to, but I kind of just went with it because I thought this was real. So I was like, okay, then if it is real, and if I line up camera angle, perspective, all that stuff, then it should work. And then it wasn't working, and then it's not real. So yeah. So I'm regretting because the first time I did it was probably the actual right one that could have worked. Because these guys are probably gonna have to be like floating off the ground. Because yeah, I'm gonna have to angle this up a little bit higher and a little bit down. I'll probably just keep the same angle, but just higher. Make these guys a little bit bigger and higher, so then they can line up the car. Yeah, that's kind of just what I'm making. And so the model that you saw in there was obviously not the best model, and I wanted to make one as like a little experience. Made his hands by hand. I probably should fix these. I was trying to fix it. Oops. So it looks weird on the subdivision. Uh, it's a little wonky, like his wrist and his hand, because they're like all one size. Like his arm to his wrist and then to his hand are like one size, and it's just his fingers. But they look fine. Probably won't fit holding the bottle, but it's fine. But this is like close to his realistic size and like measurement scale in this place. Maybe not in here, but it should be. Or maybe not. But yesterday I just finished doing his body or his legs, my bad. I was finishing doing his legs. It was a little bit of a process. I accidentally had I had his leg completely in reverse. So all of this was red. Like if I select all this and then mesh, normal is flip, they basically look like this. So I was like, what the hell? And just like even in the texturing, like you can just see how like weird it looked. I was confused. Like, why does it look like that? So it took me a while to figure that out. But I fixed it. So now, for the most part, his whole body is modeled. There's a reference, that like little fin model that you guys saw in the Goku, Finn and Goku one. They like actually perked out his butt. Watch. I'm just kind of like using this for, pretty good reference. Similar topology, because one, I had no idea what I was doing, and I don't know how the hell I was gonna do it for the model. So this thing helped out a lot, especially me not knowing anything. So yeah, But I'm pretty sure I did a way better job. They didn't do a bad job, but there's like a lot of like now that I'm making things probably as they should be made, there's a lot of things that this model makes not so great. And I'm fixing them. Though I'm not good if they're though I'm not I don't know if they're good for rigging purposes, but for the most part, I know I'm modeling them a lot better than this reference model. And right now I'm gonna try to work on his face. I don't know how the hell, I'm gonna do that. But do not hurt to try. I have an idea, but whether it'll work or not, I don't know. Oh yeah, and this works a lot. Having the mirror modifier, because like I can just do something on one side, delete everything, add the mirror, apply it, and then it just adds it. Oh my gosh, it's so helpful. Makes everything so much easier. I added. Oops. Okay, yeah. And if any of you are wondering what these like weird pink things are, they're called creases. They're basically like, yeah, you see right here where it's like all smooth and stuff like that. When you see it straight angle like this, you see right here is just a straight exact circle. It just helps it because the subdivision modifier, it adds more um shapes to it. Because like if I go to flat, there's a bunch of faces, but you see right here, like let's say these two front ones, there's only one, two, but if you see right here, there's like one, two, three, four, there's a bunch. And it basically multiplies however many I have, so it gets like finer detail. Like if I get in closer, you can start seeing the faces like a lot more defined, and it just smooths and it multiplies however many of these I have. So this is right now, this is double the detail, and this is triple, and just like smoothens out. And I did that for the arms right here. As you can see, I added a crease right here, so it adds a pretty solid circle. I was like, damn, I really hate how that looks, but it doesn't really matter because as his backpack is gonna be covering over this, plus it's gonna be different color and stuff like that. But usually you want to work with less shapes. The less detail, the better, the easier it is to work with. All those things. Even like on his hands and feet, like where it's dense, but like you kind of need the detail a bit. And I could lengthen his feet because I feel like they're a little too short, so I can make them a little bit longer. And like that's what adds this little puffy detail. Because if I think I can, yeah, and then yeah, and it just makes it look all smooth. When right here it's all exact to shape. If I just undo it, and it makes it strict like that. That's kind of what the creasing does. But right now, I'm gonna try to do his face. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. But I have an idea. These ones too. These three. All right. Well, that looks pretty good, but how do, oh, whoops. I can probably do, ooh, actually, okay. And then, okay. Uh, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, oh my God. It's a little bit much on this part, but I think if oh, yeah. I can probably raise this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ah, it's already kind of been done. All right, then. I know what I'm doing then. Raise it up a little bit. That should be good. And then select these ones. Whoops. Pretty sure all of these. Yeah. And then these ones. Yep. And I just do the same thing. Nope. All right. Dude, that's actually really cool. Uh, that's good, I think. Yeah. And then, oh, what happened? I see I've somehow messed it up. How did I miss that? Yeah, I have watched many, not many videos, but yes, I have seen a couple of videos and stuff like that. I have like a playlist of it. Excuse me. Yeah, I um I watched a couple of videos. I've seen videos where they do topology trick tips, which is basically modeling and stuff like that, and like what things to do, what things not to do, or how to do certain things and stuff like that. And they help out a lot. But most of this stuff I'm also kind of learning because it's like um how can I say it? So it's like, let's say I run into a problem in the future. I'm like, damn, how do I do this problem? And like I go into YouTube and it's like, shoot, the problem to fix it is also not on there either. So like, how the hell am I gonna do it? So it kind of just helps me do that. For the most part, I am learning on my own, but if like I need to, okay, so basically for the most part, I know how to model, these big little parts and all that stuff. Like I did all this on my own, obviously with references, it was a big help. It's the first time me modeling something on my own. But there's like, not sure, uh there's a sculpting thing. I don't like using this. There's UV, which is adding an image texture onto 3D. You can also paint it onto here. Shading is also like weird texturing and stuff. There's animation. Compositing is the big thing. I don't really know how to do this. Alright, so I'm back. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So there's a lot of mainly compositing is what makes your renders cinematic, or this is basically where the most of the stuff happens. You just add in on here, you're doing the most of the work, but to make it look good is really in here. But geometry nodes is also really it's a really fascinating thing. I've seen a couple videos where they show you what it can do, and I've done videos where I've used it a little bit. But do I know what it does? No, I don't. This thing is probably the most powerful whenever it comes to like actually rendering stuff. But will I be using it for what I'm making right here? I doubt it, but there's like probably many ways where I could use it and it will help me a lot. But for the most part, I'm only gonna be using the layout one with the big plane, Finn model, Goku and Finn drinking a beer, a parking lot, all that stuff. But I've realized that like most people, whenever they do make their renders in their 3D art, they usually make the render and then they go to like Photoshop and then they add like the big touches. I was like, damn, how do they make it look like that? And like all those types of things. And I just try to picture in my head like what possibly could they do? And then they just simply just do it in Photoshop. Because I mean, for the most part, they just have to make the 3D stuff and then they make the good looking things usually afterwards. But you can still make those good looking things in here, but it's like usually most stuff you're gonna need Photoshop or like some type of photo editing software when you're making 3D art. But right here I'm just trying to make the face on here, which is my big problem, but kind of just figured it out. I think right there's good. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna make it in the face, but that's a problem to worry about in the future. And I kind of want his face to be, well, I'm gonna try to make it. All right. Oh, wait. Do this thing, do that, scroll. Oh, shoot. Can I like select these two? Probably gonna just, actually, I kind of want to add a little bit of this. Why is that selected? All right. Nope. Crease. Oh, yeah. All right, that's cool. We got some shaping with that. Oops. And I guess we do it here again, too. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's actually really cool. But, yeah, I plan very much so to keep looking at videos and stuff like that. There's still videos that I've saved that I still should, or like I still need to watch that look pretty helpful. Oh yeah, that is. I want the bottom part to come out more. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right. I just realized I'm gonna have to texture paint. I think that looks good. All right, now how do I faces? Nope. That makes sense. All right. I don't think I need that. Color RGB? No. I forgot what it was. You know, this might be the part where I have to go to those videos. Is it what? Why don't I remember? I swear it was this. Or vector. Nope. Okay, definitely not that. Hold up, we're we're just no, but I think I'm on the right. Nah. All right, whatever. I'll be I'll be watching a a video real quick. don't mind me. Definitely not going through some texturing. Oh, so oops, wait, shader. Oh, and then it was, where do you find that? Dude, there's a lot of stuff that don't show up. Either I'm not looking the right. Unless it, oh, unless you're right here. I just saw you. Where? No. What? Color ramp. Yeah, this thing doesn't pop up. All right. That's a little. I also realized I deleted this, which I should not. Boom. Oops. Boom. Surface. Oh shoot. I think I'm gonna choose linear. Oh, whoops. Cardinal? I keep misclicking. I think I'm just gonna go with linear. And then what the hell did you do? I mean, totally on my own tuition, because I'm so knowledgeable in a 3D art. Ah, this helps out a lot because this mask is. I should probably deselect these. Yeah, no, those stay white on the inside. Well, this is actually turning out way better than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna take so long in this. But I still don't know what I'm gonna do for his little dumb face.
decide what the main color is, decide what the shadow color is, move this to decide your threshold, and believe it or not, that's big.
Thin mask. Color. Boom. I don't need this window or that. And he did. Oh, shoot. Hey, what did he do?
Basically it. You can download more advanced materials from Gumroad or ArtStation if you want, but honestly, this setup is generally all you need. If you check the Callisto model, which looks beautiful, you'll see she has a very similar setup on her materials for each color. Let's say you wanted to apply this color to this area here. Well, to do that, first click the object, press the plus, and select the material we just created. Then go to edit mode, select the
Mmm.
sign, and you're done. Now
Okay. I should probably go into material. Yeah, his face isn't white yet. So he adds a UV sphere. Whoops. This is probably what about constant? Hmm.
one drawback to this method is you can only put the colors where the faces are available. If you look at Ruki's Callisto model, you will notice that in order to have the white separated from the pink, she literally modeled a separation line into the topology. So in this style, you'll generally have to separate colors with real topology. So just make a material for each color, and then just assign them to the faces. Real simple, but if you do it right, it can look pretty good.
All right. Uh. Alright, guys, we're gonna be learning a tutorial together. Okay. uh. Sorry about having you to sit there and look at the little Finn model.
How to add color to our creation. Part of the it's called of our work icon. Another way to say okay, to come here to the right part of the screen here in the radioactive icon, this red and of our object. I'm going to select the mouse and I'm going to same with
Alright, let me try. Hmm. Uh, this is where all my knowledge that I'm good at goes to waste. It's fine. It's a learning process, right? It's okay, I know some about this. I'm gonna make you super reflective. Yeah, it's applying to the whole thing. He's super shiny. Look at him. All right. Why is he still? All right. Okay. Boom. So, I'm still don't. Hmm. Okay, this. So one of the strategy. Now these both these strategies would have worked if this was separately modeled,
So, you're not sure which shaded technique to use.
but I don't want to do that.
There are two main techniques you can use.
I want to make it one big thing.
Texture map, or you can assign colors.
There's a way. I know there is. There has to be.
Is a little easier, so that's the one I'll be showing you today. To start, you'll need to create a basic color material. So if you click here, new material,
How to?
principle, shift A.
Okay. Yo, I think this might be the one. Hold up. This video might have potential.
So what I can do here is select this and change the color. So I don't know, let's go blue. We're dragging this over, change the color here. But what this has done is placed the color over everything selected here. What I need now to do is press plus, new, and then assign.
Oh, okay. So, is that all I had to press? Was a sign? Nope. That's not it. Wait. Boom, new, assign, and then. Yeah, that's okay. So now it's actually gonna be white. That is the wrong thing. That won't matter. Oh, what? What the hell happened? What is happening? That was not like that earlier, right? That was a little weird. Hit new, boom, assign, and then it just breaks. And there's a different. What's it? What is happening? Okay. That is selected. I want to hit plus. Why does that break it? Or is it like... Do I have to make a... So me adding the material is what breaks it. For what reason, I don't know. And it's different every time. Huh. Why? Why is that? What the hell? Alright, I'm just gonna save it right now. I'm kind of scared. Okay, oh, I guess I could delete this. So, uh, yeah, I don't think I don't think a YouTube video is gonna solve this problem. But like, how? I mean, I can understand his legs, his arms, and his arms, but how the hell am I gonna make different complete assets for his head? I mean, it's possible, but like, come on, bruh. Um, I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think. Uh, yeah, I have no clue. I have zero clue. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So just make a new material and it just breaks. For what reason? Does not make sense. That does not make sense. Why does it do that? You... Why does it do that? And it's completely random every time. Is it because... No, it needs that or else it... Um... Okay, what if... Boom, boom, right? Get this dude. I do that. New. Assign. Right? Right? Let me just do that. And I got... Alright, whatever. It's white. Right? Yeah, it's white. And then... I... Right, you're not gonna... There you go. And then I grab all of these. And then I do new or not. Why? New assign. Can I you? And then material. I mean, it technically is working, but for whatever reason, this is happening, and I don't know why. Sorry, excuse me. Um, yeah, I'm so confused. What if okay. It's just the fact that there's more than one material of the same thing, which I see why people would do that now. That makes way more sense. Uh, it's funny because it's like mainly one side. Call me Mr. Glock. Yeah, they should run him back. Yeah, it's only this right side and the leg. It's way more prominent on that one. I don't know why that's happening. Alright, whatever. Wait, is it the. Oh my god. I hate you, Subdivision. I hate you. What if I add you again? Why do you do this to me, Subdivision? I thought my model was breaking. I was like, I go into edit mode, it's perfectly fine, but. Right then. Then we go to material, new, sign, get this dude, wait. Boom. Wait, no. Boom. So I think I know why it's doing that. Yeah, it makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure you saw it. I was trying to change the color of the white one. Just as like a little test, and it's changing the color of the black one as well. So that kind of makes sense. But if I can... Okay, what if I like add a camera? What? Oh.
Is this yours?
Mm. It keeps crashing. That's like what, this fifth time? I think I'm gonna call it here. It's almost 2 hours just working on the face. Um, I don't, I don't know really what else to do. I'm probably just gonna watch more videos on like how to texture it, how to properly color it. But that's for future me to handle with. But for the most part, I feel like the way his face, like the shape out of like the little hood, like that part, that I would did that came out so much better than I thought it was actually gonna be. I thought it was gonna be so bad. I thought it was gonna like have to work on like so much, make like a circle cutout and everything. Nope, I just had to add like 4 edges, and, like connecting the corners, and then just extruding it, and it just went so much easier. And I didn't even realize that the subdivision modifier was gonna round it out because it smoothens it. I didn't think it was gonna smoothen it. I was thinking it sticks to the shape, but it doesn't. Or it does, but I just have to make it do it. Man, but just right now, uh, man, just right now, just realized how much more I have to learn. Because I was like modeling, doing like the modeling process, all that stuff. Like, oh, just like a little thing I have to do or like fix or check. Just be like, oh yeah, next time I do that, oh, just make sure to change this one little thing. All right, cool. Everything is gonna work now. And now I did one little thing, and the whole thing is completely bonked. So, yeah. But for the most part, I did the progress I wanted to do. Like that's the thing I've been doing basically this whole time modeling. I made progress of what I wanted to do and learned a little more of what I'm gonna do next. And I've just been doing that the whole time. Like basically the whole time of modeling the fin. Like his hand, oh my god, just to like prepare his arm, just to like pop out. Like I was learning all that stuff and I figured it out. I'm like, all right, cool. Now to make the hand, I kind of was like messing it up a bit, but I was learning it, and then I stopped there and I process some information, and then I think about what I'm gonna do next time. And then whenever the next time comes by, I start working on the hand, and I finish whatever I was doing, and then I try to find out what else I'm gonna work on and learn on that. And same thing. So I finished the leg uh yesterday, started working on the head a little bit, and then today I did the progress of the head, and I tried coloring or all that stuff. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have to do that and then paint his face. It doesn't look as I want it to. So I'm gonna have to work on that a bit as well. Cause like I need to look at his pictures. Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? Like, seeing his body and his head and his legs and his clothing to his body. I saw it all and it just looked weird. And I start realizing it needs an outline. Not like an outline, but like some type of definition to it. It doesn't, it's just there, but it's not like defining features that it's there, you know? So I think actually I'm gonna have to figure that out. Well, I guess that kind of like coincides with the material stuff. But jeez, it's gonna be a tough pickle. But it's a challenge I'm up for. I think. But I think I made a little progress, made some good, decent. I'm not trying to do it 100% because I don't want to burn myself out just from learning. Because 3D stuff is a lot to learn. So I made the good progress I wanted to make, and I was trying to go for a little more. And I'm good. So I'm gonna call it here and see you guys next time.